Okay, so we've set the board up. It took about an hour, to be honest, because that was also including setting everything else up, all the little decks of stuff, reading through the rules a little bit. I would imagine once you get into it, it'll probably take about half an hour, about half that time, to set up the actual board with the walls and everything. And if you've played the mission more than once, probably quicker than that. But it went together pretty well. It had a couple of issues. One, it doesn't always sit down correctly. It does overlap the edges a little bit. It's not a massive issue, but my biggest issue was with this girder. It just would not go into place. I don't know if you can see on the, yeah, you see on the camera. I would not go into that slot in the bottom, and it crumpled a bit, to be honest. So I'll probably have to glue that to try and reinforce it or something. But that's the only issue I had with pushing things together. Everything else went together pretty well. So all in all, 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
I'd say.
That's good. That's good.
Good for me. So what we've done, we set up the first campaign mission, because when I was reading the rules it said there was one you can play on page 48 for 1 to 4 players, but it also suggested that you start with the campaign, and that's what we're going to do. We've actually set up, and we may as well play it for you guys to give you a gist of what happens. I don't know where the camera is, so my crew's actually here.
My crew's
on the
here.
airlock, so if I just somehow pick it up without falling all over the place. There you go. This is the opposite side of the ship board, which is that. And then we turn it over, you have an airlock, and you push that up against the board, and that's where you start according to the map. It'll show you where the airlocks are. We didn't roll for that, which you can do if you want. It's because of where we're sat. I'm sorry, this side class down. Simples. And you're going to call the coins who deploys goes first.
Yeah, I'll go for the silvery side.
Silvery side.
It's not.
It's gold.
It's gold, that's yours.
I took out the table in the process. It's landed well off camera as well. So it came up that side. That's the silvery side. We thought about cross guns.
Yeah. Cool.
So I'll keep hold of that because I'll go first. It'll be my turn.
Okay.
So during a turn, I'll start using the wrong terminology. So we have the order of play. So we have the hostility phase, the trader phase, the purge phase, the NPC phase, and the assessment phase. Sounds like a lot. It actually flows quite quick, I think. So hostility phase. Yep. The first thing we do is we have the hostility marker.
Okay.
And per 3 crews, there's only 2, so you put a peg in and move it up, if you will.
Okay.
So
do you want me to do that?
Yeah, go on.
To there?
So that moves to the... what we actually meant to do is put another peg in. But you could also just use the same peg and keep moving it up. The only thing you'd have to do is remember to put the yellow pegs in.
Yellow pegs?
Yeah.
There's yellow pegs?
Yep. We'll cover that when we get to it. Every time, the first time during a turn you shoot a gun...
Oh, it's noise damage.
You take the ammunition that you've shot and you put it into the hostility marker.
Okay.
So shooting actually draws the attention of said purge.
Actually, that's a really good way of denoting it, because in Zombicide there's like a little bell, isn't there?
Yeah, a little noisy
and
bell.
We always forget to put that on, always.
Not that we're not going to forget to do this, but at least you do it once per turn, and that's if anyone shoots, not the NPCs though. If they shoot, which they might do, it doesn't count.
Oh, okay.
Because they're just people who are panicking. They're stuck here. The purge are coming. They don't know when they're coming, so they're running around a bit like headless chickens. So.
Well, he does look like a panicker.
He definitely looks like a panicker.
He's like, ooh.
It reminds me of I can't remember the race from Mass Effect. A little bit, but they were sort of orangey and white in colour, Solace. So the sciencey ones who made the plague against the Krogan. I can't remember the names. Someone will know. Right. So what else? We've got around the edge of the map, I don't know if you can see that. You can see a couple of them at least. What I'll do, I'll move the camera as we move up the board as well. I'll move back. It's just so I was trying to get the camera in a good position where you could see what was going on, but then that meant zooming in and it meant you seeing less. Yeah, there we go. So these are where the purge will actually come on, and potentially random civilians if you had them. We don't. All 3 civilians are on the board, so there won't be any new civilians coming on unless we get one of the add-on kits.
Right. Okay.
Which I really do quite like. This it's scoring pretty highly on my potential collection.
Good.
Well, it's good. It's expensive, isn't it? Right, so these are where they will come on, but let's get on with it. So I'm going first. I've got the first activation, and activation alternates. So I'm going to activate my captain using the airlock. So the first thing is to move out the airlock. So I'm going to start. He's got 2 actions, and the first thing I'm going to do is move. And you can use the squares on the board if you like, because I'm moving in a straight line, so it kind of makes sense. Or you can use the ruler, which I'm going to do now. So during a turn you can move up to 11 inches.
Okay.
Voluntarily, you can only move up to 11 inches tops. So that's basically 3 moves.
Mm-hmm.
There are other ways to gain other movement, but you cannot move more than 11, ever.
Okay.
Even if you gain other ways to get movement and stuff.
Right, that is your maximum.
Yeah,
move.
but
right.
you could end up being pushed by somebody or knocked back. That is extra, but yeah. So I'm actually going to do 2 moves with my 2 actions, which will get me around that bit and to the door. Now, what else? That's my 2 actions, but you can also take effortless actions.
Okay.
One of the effortless actions is proximity move 1 inch. It's an extra move you can do to get behind into cover or however you want. I'm just going to use it to basically move to the side of this door.
Okay.
And that is his action. Now, one of your guys, probably your captain,
Yeah.
but you can move through friendlies.
Okay.
And just so everyone knows, for this we're co-oping.
Yeah.
So we actually do count as friendlies to each other.
Okay.
That could change at any point.
Ooh.
Because you're allowed to. Just saying.
Okay.
There's only one objective. Well, actually, for me, the main objective is to get better weapons, because these are pretty pants.
Can you go diagonal?
Yeah, because you're not moving in a grid. The grid's just an optional way to measure it. You're moving with a ruler.
Right.
So don't think of it that you're stuck in like a grid format or a diagonal. You're just moving however you can move.
Right, so if I move 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4 into here.
Yep. That'll be 1 move.
And then I'm.
Is there anything in that room?
No, there's not. There's a terminal.
No terminal. Don't do anything in this.
So if
this
I
mission.
go forward, then another.
Yeah.
4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That will get me to here.
And else you've got an effortless proximity move if you want. There's other things you can do with the effortless.
So what's this little footprint I've got on my...
The footprint? Does that mean you can move an extra in?
I think so, because it's got a 1 in it. And I'm pretty sure that I saw something about me being able to move an extra.
I think it means you can move an extra inch. I just don't remember where the rules are for
Have a look at the...
Need like a quick
Is it at the back?
reference.
Yeah, little crib sheet.
No, it's not.
Is it not?
No.
Oh.
Not that I can see.
Is it in
It'd be handy if it was.
Is it in the skills at all?
No, it's not.
No.
It's not in the skills. It's in. Is it in the skills? No, let me. Oh yeah, it's at the back of the skills under icons and abilities. Whenever making a move action, this character can move an additional number of inches equal to the. So your first move, you've not moved again, have you?
Yes, I have. So I've done 2 moves now.
So you get 2 extra inches, 1 for each move.
Alright, so...
And then you'll get your proximity move.
So that'll get me up to the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you would have actually moved the full 11 inches in your turn. You did 2 normal moves with an extra inch each and then the proximity move. So you've actually moved the maximum you can possibly move.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Yeah. So maybe something anyone hasn't explained played this, you can explain where that is on the sheet.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, hoping that's on the camera.
Yeah.
So here I've got like a little extra thing in my pack, if you will, like a little extra activity in my pack. So unless I move that out to put like armour there or something,
that slot is
I can't ever
solely
use
for
it.
armour. So if you get armour, if you want to wear it, you have to put it there.
I have to put it in there.
So then you lose that skill, whatever skill is there.
So yeah, that's where I was getting it from.
My captain's got a +1 dice in unarmed combat. And Lars, who's my other crew member, has Fade to Black, which means you can sort of hide against a wall. But he also has a really useful hack skill as well.
Yeah. Gak has this fist with like 3 arrows coming off it. I think, if I remember rightly, that gives me an extra punch.
Yeah,
an extra dice.
Extra dicing.
When I roll in combat.
Yeah, so the number of actions you get is decided by this actions second line down. So that's why we're all taking 2 actions. I think we've all got 2 actions at the moment. At any point during the game, you can use your skills. Those are the purple pegs. So if you can see there, I have 2 skills. We've got Fade to Black, which is a 1 peg skill. So I technically could use that twice in a game, but only once per turn. And then I've got Hack, which is a really good skill, and was probably what I'm going to try and save those 2 pegs for, is to use the Hack skill. And my leader has a counter shot. So when he's shot by someone, he can use a skill peg to shoot back for free.
Oh, cool.
So that's what those skills do. When we get to them, we'll cover that.
So if I used Gak's skill of the extra dice,
Yeah.
I'd use one of these pegs.
Peg, and you don't get those back.
Oh, right, okay.
Until next game.
Oh, okay.
So use them sparingly.
Yeah.
I think I don't know whether it's in some of the packs or something, you can get stim packs or something that give you your skills back.
Right, okay.
Like you've got medi packs and stuff. I don't know if they're in the core game, but I was having a look last night. Right, so you've moved your my captain. I'm going to move Lars. And do exactly the same thing, so I know he's going to end up an inch behind the captain. He's going to follow the same path, and that is his really boring first turn.
Okay. So Gak is going to do the same. So he was moving 4 and then 4. Is that right?
Yep. That's my movement rule. So he doesn't have an extra speed boost.
No. 4 can get him to there, and then move 1, 2, 3, 4, which will just get him to there behind her. Just behind her, a little bit.
Yeah. Well, you can use, to get there, you use a effortless move as well to
Should be alright like that for now.
trot along a bit. Okay?
Yep.
Right, so that is our turn. Now comes the purge phase.
Oh.
So what I forgot to do at the very beginning of the game was pull the event card out. Yeah, I just remembered.
Oh.
So we'll do it now.
Okay.
So if you want to take the top event card and read it out.
So relaxed, watch your back. There's 2 on there. So.
Yeah, so we're at relaxed status.
Oh right, so.
Which is also why the purge phase non-normal spawn.
Oh right, okay. So, rebel. Someone is not happy with everyone's blatant disregard for the common man. Choose an unengaged civilian at random.
Yeah.
Then make a ranged attack against the nearest enemy, and then make a move action in the opposite direction. And then make a move action in the opposite direction.
It's better none of them have got line of sight on us, and we wouldn't have been stood where we were anyway, even if they did. But just roll to your moves then. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What did you roll?
I rolled a 2 with an arrow that way and a
this
bam.
dude, Butler, whatever he is, in this game he's no one. He's just. So what does he do after he shoots? At a wall.
They make a move action in the opposite direction.
So I'm probably nearer, so he'd probably move towards that correct.
Okay.
So he would have probably targeted me because I'm nearer, but you can't see me, so you shot a wall, or just looked at the wall and gone, and then just run off in the other direction.
That's
what we should have
as much to say it wasn't me.
So you've got a hostility counter and you pull that out.
Right, okay.
So we need to remember that. My fault. So where are we up to? We're up to the purge phase. No purge will arrive because we're still relaxed. This is an easy start game. And then NPC phase. So back to our friendly NPCs. So what we do for these dudes is we literally roll the chance dice and see what they do.
Is that this one?
Yeah. So we'll start with the guy who just run around.
So that's a 3 with an eye on it and an arrow towards you.
So move into cover from the nearest visible enemy. He has no visible enemies. So just move in the direction on the dice. So it's, when you roll it, don't move it because then you need to know which way the dice is pointing. So we'll move him this way.
Okay.
And then roll for, what's her face though? Again,
3.
same thing. So she's just going to walk up to this wall.
Okay.
And then a panicker guy there. The panicker has rolled a trade. Move towards the nearest unengaged trader in line of sight. If they're reached, they may swap with them with the target. Right, so they want to do a trade, but his move will only take him to the door. So he'll move to the door. There we go.
Okay.
So that is the NPC stage for this turn. Very uneventful, really. Then we go to the assessment phase, which is to remove any activation counters. So these are the activation counters that we're putting onto our boards. Take them off, so when we've activated. That'll be more useful later on when we've got more crew, to be fair. Any other end of round effects, and then pass the turn counter to yourself.
Okay.
So this turn you'll be going first.
Right, okay. There is a crate over there. I wonder if I can try and get to the crate. So I can go 4 and then 3, but that would be my action done. I could just walk up to it.
Where is it?
It's just there.
So you're there.
Yeah, so I'm there.
So you can actually move an inch further, can't you? So you can get to there with one action. You would just be next to it though.
Might as well.
If you use your effortless action to move it a bit extra, and then you could do a search of the crate.
Okay, so you go 1, 2.
Well, no, you use the ruler. So that's 5 to there.
Yeah.
And then 1 inch would get you to there.
Right.
So actually you're within less than an inch. So.
Right. Okay.
So I'd say yeah, that's good enough. Good, less than an inch distance.
Mhm.
So then yeah, so your second action is to open the crate.
Okay.
Go for it. What goodies are in there?
There's 3 things in here.
Should be. What do you got?
So I have a common pistol enhanced, like there.
Yeah.
A 2 health stim pack, like there, and a combat axe.
Oh.
Like there. So that's,
Crikey, that's good.
yeah, so you can have a look and see if
Yeah.
there's anything.
There you go.
Right. So now I have to put these in my pack, do I?
Yeah, you can drop anything you've already got. You can put them in the crate. Normally you wouldn't show everybody what you had. You wouldn't even need to show me what you got.
Oh right.
So
okay.
you just dump things back in the crate, and then I'd be like, oh, did you put anything good in there or what? Or you could tell me because we're co-oping.
So I'll move me 0 knife.
To be honest, it's better than what you're carrying.
And me 0 gun.
I'd get rid of it all.
Yeah. And I'll so those go back in the crate, do they? Did you say?
Yeah. You can just dump them in the crate. You can leave the lid sort of a jar or whatever if you want. It's fine.
So, you know, I've had a good shufty through that.
I doubt very much I'm going to get time to go all the way over there anyway.
It's only 0 stuff anyway, so...
Yeah. Do you know what we forgot to do again at the end of the turn?
What?
Do the event.
Oh.
It's going to become a theme.
Right.
Still
Do you want me to...
Go for it.
So we're still at relaxed, aren't we?
Yeah.
Right.
Just.
So, pot shot The nearest unengaged civilian with line of sight to a purge character makes a ranged attack against it.
No purge though, so I didn't do anything.
So, like that then.
Good. I'm glad I didn't do anything because it would have been embarrassing.
Right, so I take it that goes on there to say I've used her name.
Okay, so I'm going to move Jace. He's going to do 2 moves to there, and probably use a left to just make a difference. They stand on the other side of the door to the civilian. Hello?
Oh.
But that's it, I can't do anything else. Your turn?
Okay. He's going to move in. Can I have the ruler, please?
You may.
And then I can map it out. So he's going to go from there to 1, 2, 3, 4 to the door, just to there.
Yeah.
And then he's going to make another move, just straight on, running past his captain to there.
Yeah. And you're doing your extra inch for effortless move, right?
Oh, yeah.
You're doing something else with it.
No?
Yep.
What else can you use effortless?
Ephesus.
Yeah.
Ephesus is a nice place to visit.
It is.
Right, you can use it for a proximity move of 1 inch.
Okay.
Which you can use to just like get into cover or move into or out of cover or whatever, just to basically give you that little bit of oomph. You can use any ticked items. So for instance, the medipacks we were carrying have got ticks on them.
Okay.
You can throw an item.
Okay.
You can pick up or drop an item.
Okay.
You can give, take, swap an item with another character. Because you've got to be in base contact.
Right, okay. That's fine. I was just wondering what you could do. Funky.
So is it Lars? Lars. So I'm going to run up to this crate. We're going to open said crate.
Oh.
Boomf. And we have ourselves a rifle.
Oh, cool.
Some format, some ammo. And we also have a pistol, which is 2.2, which is quite good. So I'm definitely going to take both the weapons. It means dropping his knife though, but it's a crap knife. I'll keep the health. It's obviously if we weren't co-oping, you would know. What I'm taking, I want to throw them back in here. There we go. That's good. I like that. I'm also going to move search. That's it. Done. That's it. Okie dokie. So it's the purge turn, is it?
Purge turn again.
Purge phase. Again, we're still relaxed, so nothing happens. That will change soon. Then we're on to the NPC phase. We need to see what these dudes do. So this guy.
So dice.
The back. Sorry, it's off camera, so people aren't seeing. He's just running around. So he moves off the board, but he can't go to a wall. So literally goes nowhere.
Okay.
Then the girl over here.
She's running around
In this direction.
towards you.
4 to that, and this guy. He's actually doing running around as well, but right. So I'm going to count myself as not friendly and block his path.
Okay.
So he can't move through me.
Okay.
Right, what I'm also going to do is move the camera up a bit so people know what the hell we're talking about over here. I guess most of it on, I think.
So I'll take this dice back.
Yep. So they did not much again, which is fine. So then we come to the end phase. Is that right? Yep. Assessment phase. So remove activation counters from the boards. And then we, other end of round effects, none, pass the turn counter, so I go first next turn. Thank you very much, Lee. So, start the turn. This time, we will actually do the 2 things we need to do, which is put a hostility pip in. So we're now up to hostility 4.
Oh.
We're still in relaxed.
But the next one will be guarded.
like so. But after this turn, the furs will probably start turning up. But for this turn, pull an event and let's see what happens.
Okay. So relaxed. Valuable info. The nearest unengaged civilian to a trader makes a move action towards that trader, and if they enter base contact, offer them important intel about upcoming events. The player can buy this information for 2 UA. If they accept, they take the next 3 event cards and view them in secret before placing them back in the deck in the order of their choice. If a civilian does not enter base contact with the trader, the intel can still be accessed once only by a trader making a persuade action on them this round. No dice roll is needed, but the cost must still be paid.
Well, he's in base contact with me, so he can't count, so it's her. So she'll move probably that way, is the nearest to you, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And we don't have any money though, because we've started broke.
Yeah, we're a bit skint.
So we have no money to trade with them.
No.
So we can't really do anything with that. So it's now the trader phase, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll go first. I'm going to use persuasion on Mr. Ganek here, who's not Mr. Ganek, but he's just some civilian who looks like Mr. Ganek. Just want to get that out there.
Okay.
This is the civilian side of the card. At the bottom is a P, that is persuasion. So I need 1 success. It's the very first dice roll of the game.
Can anyone do a persuade roll? Or do you...
Anyone can do a persuade roll. You roll dice up to your skill level.
Right, okay.
My skill level is 3. Captain's skillful. Anyone can do it, but obviously the captain's the best. So I'll try and roll it in the middle. And what I'm looking for is the little BAM symbols, like on FFG dice. Each one of those is a hit when you're shooting or hitting. It's also a success in this.
Okay.
For this roll, blank's a blank, and the critical fails, jams, or whatever they are, don't count.
Okay.
Should go because I rolled 2. So basically what I'm trying to do here, I've got 1 success. Basically this P counts as armour.
Mm-hmm.
So basically I've got to roll at least 2 successes to get him to do something. So that is a fail. However, that was my first action. My second action, I do exactly the same thing. This time I've rolled 2 successes.
2 successes
and
a blank.
And a blank.
Yeah.
This time I've managed to talk to him and said, look, I'm here for the information. Have you got the objective? Have you got the information? I didn't even tell people why we're here. We're looking for information. We're broke and we need money and we're looking for information.
I was going to say, you sound like William Shatner.
Tell us where the information is.
It will be in your best interest to do so.
So what I need now is the chance dice. Claire's hoarding. She's a dice hoard.
I am.
Right, so I need to roll. This is now counting as a d6. So I need to roll 5 or a 6 according to the mission. Which, you know, we jumped into this all excited and I forgot to explain what we're actually doing. I was like, what is your mission here? I don't know. So basically looking for a disgruntled employee who's going to give us information he shouldn't give us. So one of these 3 civilians is a disgruntled employee. So we need to persuade them to talk to us, at which point we'll find out whether they are the disgruntled employee or not. There's a 1 in 3 chance. You've got to roll a 5 or a 6. If you do that, they'll give us the objective token, which is worth 5 UA credits, whatever, at the end of the game.
Right, okay.
Our secondary objective is to grab whatever junk we can from this station, either by doing search actions or looking in crates like we have been doing.
Search actions? What's a search?
A bit like in Zombicide, you can basically search an area of the map. So each one of these is a room. You could divide up how you want, but we'll just call this a room, that's a room, that's a room, that's a room, this bit is a room. You could divide it up if you thought that was too big and say that side with the girder is a room, this side, but you'd have to do that beforehand.
Yeah.
But we'll just count that as one room. So you do a search action and then you go to the nice bag here which holds all the random stuff and you pull out a random piece of small equipment.
Oh, okay.
Then you put down a search counter to say you've searched that area
and no one can do it again.
Because you found everything that's good though.
Oh,
which I might do with my captain because he's got bugger all so far.
Yeah.
But I won't be doing it this turn because he's basically done. So now what I need to do is, so yeah, the plot is we're both completely broke, so we have no money. Our ship's basically run out of fuel, and we've only got the 2 crew members, and we're eating beans and nothing else. So it's very smelly on board the ship too.
You might be eating beans. I'm eating caviar. And...
Well, and you need to let me get the objectives. So I'm broke.
I'm not joking.
So what we're doing is look for this information that we can go away at the end of the game and trade off for money. So 5 or 6, this guy is the guy with the information. That is a 1.
It's a 1, so he's not.
So it's not this guy. So it'll never be this guy, so there's no point in you talking to him either.
Right, okay. So.
It'll definitely be one of these 2. So if you talk to one of these 2 and it isn't them, it's automatically the last person. You don't need to roll for it. But you still need to persuade them
to impart the knowledge.
Another thing that won't happen on the chance dice this game is there is one, which is join the crew. So these guys, because they are civilians, but because they're also named characters, they're actually part of the campaign. They cannot join the crew. If we had other civilian models and we're using them instead, technically they could join the crew.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
If we wanted them to.
Right. Okay.
So that's Jace done. That's a lot of explanation done. Right. Now it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm going to activate my captain.
Yep.
Ariana. So I can try and get into base contact with that one.
This one?
Yeah.
With?
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
So she's going to move 5, isn't she?
5, yeah. So from
she's to the door. I thought let's move through the door, and then you can get the base contact with her.
Yeah. So I'll do that.
Yeah.
It gets me to about there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, and that's me, isn't it? Lars. There's no point in going that way because the captain and that dude are blocking the door. I'm going to nerf myself a bit more. So he's going to run through this door and over here.
Okay.
Using both of the actions, which will get him to there. Let's pipe it. I'm going to give me effort. Let's move just to move to there.
Okay. Yeah, he's proper running, isn't he?
He's pegging it down.
Pegging it down. He's like whoosh. He's like the whoosh.
He is at the moment. Okay, so then it's the purge phase.
He's not gone.
Okay. I thought you'd gone to sleep.
Cheeky, no. That will probably get me to the door.
Yep.
And then I'll move through the door to stand next to Captain.
Yeah, and a spawn point.
And a spawn point. Probably not the best idea, but someone has to do it.
So I've got 2 spawn points here. It's just between 2 of them. It's like, this is getting risky. Those are probably about to turn up too. So the purge phase, nothing happens this turn. For the last turn, nothing happens. And then we're on to the NPCs. So the one stood here. Give it a roll. He wants to trade. He's like, I want to trade with somebody. I've got crap and I want to offload it. An adventure. Then I took an arrow to the knee. So he's going to move towards probably big guy.
The arrow's pointing that way though?
It doesn't matter where the arrow's pointing for this.
Right,
it's only if there's no traders in line of sight.
Oh, right,
so there's direct line of sight there. So he's going to move to that.
Okay, that's fine.
He's not close enough to trade, so he can't do the trade.
He's just waving something in the air and I'm like, what have you got?
So her, she do. She also wants to trade.
Trade.
So what she's going to do is walk up to your captain and go, hello, I've got this.
Okay. I just picked one thing now.
Pick one thing.
5,000 credits.
Holy Moses. Wow. Yeah, 5,000 credits is actually worth 5 euro. That's alright.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's something you sell at the end of the game. Okay. Now, in the extra rules, I'll tell you this now, because I looked up on the FAQ, rather than this taking up a slot on your board, you can actually transfer this into your bank account straight away. I think that's fine to use because it's just, you should not hand in you credits per se. She's basically transferring a bank transfer.
Okay.
Credits. So she obviously wants something desperately off you and she's willing to pay 5 universal credits for it.
Okay.
So now you need to swap something with her. So something that's in your inventory.
I'll give her a stim pack.
She really needs a stim pack. She wants to pay over the odds for it. 5 credits. So you don't need to keep that token.
Alright.
You can just...
I wire that to my bank account, do I?
You can wire that to your bank account. I'm pretty sure you're meant to write it somewhere.
So I've got assets.
Assets, that's it.
So what?
On the ship. So just put 5 UA.
Okay.
She's also positioned herself right next to you as well. So next turn you just talk to her.
Yes.
So this
that
doofus.
Right,
okay. So if we're at a threat level where the living one would turn up, he would now reveal himself. I'm not some idiot alien, I am a living one, and I'd be like, and I'm still next to you, crap. But no, nothing happens.
Okay.
I'm trying to see if he moves or something instead. No, just nothing happens.
Just nothing happens, so he's just staring at you intently
he's
going...
He's annoying me now because he stood in my bloody way. I was hoping he'd just have the thing and I'd be like, yeah, I've got it, right, let's go. Got to shoot him. No, I don't do that. Right, so that is the NPC's done. Now we get to the end phase. We take off any man because we need to take off. Nothing else is really happening at this point. And we're back to beginning and we move up into Guardians. So we're in the guarded status somewhere.
Okay.
Do you want to grab an event card and we'll see what happens?
So we're still on the first one anyway.
Yeah.
This is relaxed to guarded.
Yeah.
Out for a stroll. Scatter all unengaged civilians.
Oh, that's helped me out tremendously. You're going to have a bloody way then. Right, to scatter, basically what you do is... He's engaged though, bugger, so it's just this guy. Damn it! You just roll the chance dice and then he'll make a move in the direction of the arrow. So literally he's running around the table for no reason. He's got skittish. He's got
sight of my big guy.
She's engaged and he's engaged. You need to disengage from him and do something else. Okay. So it's actually your turn first.
Okay.
So I don't know if you want to persuade her.
Yeah, I'll give her... So what's her persuade? Is it 2?
How many skill points do you have?
Skill points? 4.
4.
I have 4 skill points.
There you go then.
Do I use those pegs though?
You don't actually use them up for this. This is just how many dice you roll for doing an action like that.
I'm right in saying that her thing is 4, is it? Oh, sorry, 2. This woman.
Her difficulty is 2. Yes.
2. Yeah.
For sure. Her difficulty is 2. So you need 3 successes.
3 successes.
And you've got 1.
1.
You can try again though.
Yeah, I'll give it another go.
She's probably the one who's going to have it as well. She's the most difficult to talk to.
Yes.
4 successes, that'll do.
Yeah, there's 1 under there.
Now let's find out if it's her or Numbnuts who keeps running around. It's Numbnuts who keeps running around.
Ah.
So there'll be no chance roll against him.
Right, okay.
He'll just automatically have the data.
There you go. Right, okay. So, that's her done, isn't it? 'Cause she's done 2 turns now.
Yeah.
Right, so now it's your turn.
So Lars is going to move to there. Use his effortless action to get to that door. And then I'm going to make a run that way.
Let's see where you're going.
That's Lars gone. That's
Gak?
your second. Is it Gak?
Gak.
Oh, there's a crate in front of him. I suppose that would be.
He can amble over there, so.
Yeah.
Is that 4?
It's exactly 4.
So he gets to what, here?
Yeah.
Open
the crate.
He's going to open the crate for his next action.
What goodies do you have, Amanda?
Okay, that was there, wasn't it? I'll show you what we've got since we're playing. We're having a test run. So
Just shout across, I've got this!
Yeah.
I've got this!
This is what I've got. He's holding the gun up and everything.
I've got armour.
So he's got a combat rifle.
Sounds nice.
Combat jacket custom.
Also sounds nice.
And a short sword crafted.
Yeah.
So...
I'll probably dump everything he's got and just...
Well, I don't want to dump me stim pack.
You could drop it on the ground briefly using your effortless action. That way you can pick everything up. Because the weird thing with armour is you've got to pick it up, then you've got to equip it.
Okay, so drop it.
So you could just...
Pick everything up and drop.
Yeah, so you can dump the rifle in the crate and then drop the
there.
medipack on the floor.
Whereabouts will it be?
Just next to him.
Just there.
Yeah, it's in base contact with him.
And then throw that in there.
Boom. Okay.
Okay. So that's him.
Now my captain. He's stuck. I can't move past this dude. I'm going to search the area. See if I can find anything. So I've put a little search counter down there for me.
Does it matter what colour it is? Or?
It's grey.
So it's got 2 different backs on this.
Oh, that's right. Right, let's take a random token, which is a pistol. A 1-1 pistol. Better than what I've got. So I'll take that.
It can be a gun totter.
I'm actually going to talk to this guy again.
Okay.
I'm going to try and persuade him to join my crew.
Oh.
I can't do it, can I?
You can't. I was going to say.
I've already said I can't do it. I was going to say, join my crew. Get the hell out of my way. Okay. I can't search the same area. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to move out of the way to there.
Okay.
Just in case anything turns up behind me. Okay, so that's a purge turn now.
Okay. So,
we are unguarded now. So what it shows there is the harvester symbol. A little dark black dice next to it. So what we do is now we roll this. So a harvester is turning up. And now we need to know where it's turning up. It's turning up on point 5.
Oh, right behind me.
So it's going to go, hello, governor. So that's going to obviously make a beeline for your captain.
Yeah. Okay. Did you say they shoot?
These guys don't shoot. These guys are close combat dudes.
Oh, right, okay.
So he's now it's their turn. There's one turned up so far. He's going to walk forward for his action, and as part of his action, he can actually punch you as well.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So he's going to attack. I'll roll for the attack. It's 2 dice. So 1 hit.
Right. Okay.
So you take one of the green little markers off.
Okay.
What's your ability? Reflexes.
Reflex. Yeah.
Now then.
What was that? Could I have evaded that?
Well, if you could, I'll still let you if you want. Reflex is a reaction. You have to be targeted with a close assault attack and ignore all hits. So if you want to, you can, is it 1 point? You can use one of your 4 skill points.
It was only like 1 punch at the moment, wasn't it? So,
yeah, it's up to you.
Yeah, I'll leave it for now.
Because you ignored the entire hit, so...
Yeah, if it's a bigger one, then
yeah.
I might have to. So... Right, okay.
Okay. So that was the purge turn. Not much happened. What happened was a punch to your face, which isn't great. Now the NPCs will do stuff. So starting with this guy. I'll let you roll. He does nothing, because that does nothing yet.
Okay.
Now this guy who's by the door, I'll roll for him. He also does nothing, kid. He's just gonna count the door now. And the girl next to you. So what she wants to do is take cover. I'm not surprised, because that guy just appeared and attacked me. So she's gonna take cover probably behind that. This is
Hoping the chair will save her.
from Purged, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And then it's like, that's the end of the turn, isn't it?
Yeah,
So we'll take the
so-
activation counters off.
Right. Does that go up?
Yeah, so this goes up by 1. And you pull another event.
Event.
So you've got another pip in the hostilities.
Right, so we've got... Ah!
Okay.
The nearest...
Don't like sending this.
No. The nearest civilian to an enemy immediately moves twice up to 8 inches directly away from it.
So basically she's running into a wall.
And knocks herself out and he's on the floor going...
Okay. Is it my turn first?
It is, yeah.
Have the token.
No.
So
mine.
I don't forget. Right, Lars is going. He's going to move to this little canister here,
Okay.
which is in the corner, and he's going to open it up. Let's see what we get. So what's that? Ship parts.
Parts.
We've also got a machine pistol.
Ooh.
3 in 1. And a knife. Which is all nice. All nice things my captain could really use. I'm going to have to drop the medipack to pick any of this up though. 3 in 1. I'm going to also drop this gun. Take those 2. I'm actually going to drop the medipack on the floor using my F plus action as well.
Okay.
I guess I need to pick it up again now. Someone else does. Right. Right, okay. That's his turn. Now it's yours.
Okay. I'll activate my captain.
She's going to axe this guy a question.
She is, yeah, I think.
Right, so you've got an axe, your close combat weapon. That one you picked up.
That is, yeah.
You can hit him with a soft hit or a hard hit.
Is that the soft one will be the 1 and the hard one will be the 3, if that's right?
Yeah. However, if you're using a hard hit and you roll those exclamation marks, 2 of, at least, you'll break the axe.
Okay.
Yeah, you can fix the axe again later, but you're doing a hard hit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's dead. He's ready.
Yeah.
He's been knocked off the face of the
planet.
There
you go.
So that's the first action. What's the next action?
I think the next action is to try and come forward.
So this is the guy with the intel, isn't it?
Although we are moving towards him, aren't we, really? Because she's got a better chance of doing it, though, hasn't she? So.
Do you remember it's 5 inches for her at the moment?
So that get her
to where that pipe is.
To where the pipe is, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Right, so that's...
She still does have an F plus action.
Move forward.
Move forward an inch. I mean, Commander Killer could always... what's his name?
Gak.
Gak could always still walk up to this guy and try and persuade him.
He could. We could give it a go. Yeah.
I mean,
in his next turn.
He looks very persuasive to me. I'm just saying this is.
Well, he's got 4 arms. He could just like lift the guy up and then wave his gun in his. Yeah.
You wouldn't happen to be the one. Yeah, sure. Here we go. You may as well.
That's his next. You need to go now.
I need to go. My captain needs to.
Yeah.
My captain is going to. 1.
Oh, sorry, yeah, there you go.
I'm going to move through here. And I'm going to search this room as well.
Oh, okay.
My reasoning is I'm going to try and cover if any of this purge start turning up back here, I want to try and shoot them. Or beat them up. And I've got a gun! Which is exactly the same gun that Lars just picked up. I'm just going to drop that on the ground and pick this gun up.
Okay.
Yep.
So, Gak.
Yak.
He can equip that, can he?
Yeah, you can. Is it an action?
If it's an action, I won't bother because I'll just go straight for the target.
Use any pick or drop, take, swap item with the character. Actions: move, range, assault, course, sword, knock back, search, reload, persuade, other. Yeah, it's a proper action.
Right. Okay.
Don armour is one of the.
Well, we'll just.
It takes time to like put a jacket on and zip it up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then turn around and go, does my bum look big in this? Kind of thing.
Everything.
So we'll
But yeah, as an effortless action, you can always. I mean, the thing is, you won't be able to pick up that stim pack. You have to abandon it.
Yeah. Yeah. So I can get him to there, can't I?
Yep.
To there. Hello.
So then you do persuade.
He's gonna
What's his
do-
skill?
2.
Two.
That's the only
It's
problem.
2 dice, but the guy's only difficulty 1.
Alright.
What have you rolled?
I've rolled 2 BAMs and a
2
BAM.
BAMs, and that'll do. So yes, and he is the guy who's got the intel. You don't need to roll for that. He's the last guy. So
Okay.
I'll give you the objective marker.
Okay.
So no, there's absolutely no point in hanging around here anymore. All the crates have been unlocked, haven't they? There's no more crates either. It's just search actions to get any new gear. Right. Okay, so has everyone gone?
Yes.
What's up?
I'm just wondering, there was another objective marker over there. What's that one? Is
All the
it-
ones got left out.
Right, okay. That's fine, just confused me.
There's
Okay.
one sat there. I presume that was the objective marker. Turn it over. It should be a 5 on the other side.
No, it's got a 3 on.
It's not that one then.
It's not that one then. Must be that one.
Can't get the stuff.
I know. Cannot get the staff these days.
No.
Right.
Right, okay. This is purged.
Okay.
It's purged, isn't it?
Yeah.
Would you like to roll the black dice?
1.
1 will turn up. Would you like to roll the chance dice and find out where?
6. Which is
What
over
is
here.
6? At least it's just a harvester. If that had been a devastator, I'd have been in real trouble. So you'll just move forward from the edge of the board 4.
4.
Yeah.
From here.
Yeah.
So I should put him there really,
Yeah.
shouldn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go.
'Cause he sees Lars and he's like, Lars!
Yeah, he's like, friend! And you're like, not friend!
He's someone's written 3 hugs on him. No, I don't want to. Thanks.
Okay.
Okay. Now it'll be the civilians' turn.
Okay.
So, starting with Mr. Butler, who you've been speaking to. What does he do?
We've got a BAM. So he's going to shoot
Oh,
point blank in my
Jeez.
face.
easy to tell I'm going to shoot you now. Make an assault action against closest target. So just roll a dice against.
Do you want to roll it?
Yeah, sure. Makes sense. So he's punched Gak.
Okay.
Maybe he was expecting payment or something. I don't know. I want payment for this. Smack. So that's a hit.
Okay.
I'll roll for what's the face.
It's feet. So I'll roll again actually.
Because you picked it
I
up.
picked it up. So that's
That'll be a join the crew, but it's not. It's just a move. So she's going to move through the door
right.
to there.
Okay.
And then roll for Muppet Brains there. What's that?
Join the crew again, but moving that way.
So I'll just move through the door finally. Now I have an exit route.
Okay.
Okay.
So I need to get out of there.
Yeah, you've got what you needed, and we've pretty much got everything that's useful. It's just basically getting back to the ships now before the purges start turning up in earnest. Okay, so activation markers. Start a new turn. Put a peg in. Pull an event card. Still unguarded.
Still unguarded. Right. So getting greedy. One of the traders has spent too long searching for valuables and has drawn the attention of the purge. Place a harvester on top of the last search counter placed. None have been placed. Increase the hostility by 1.
I should move the camera down a bit so we can see what's going on down here.
Yeah,
So harvesters just appeared there where the search took place. He's like, you. I'm like, what? He is going to get shot in the face, but that's just life, I suppose.
Yeah.
With the gun I've just picked up. It was worth searching there because this gun's pretty nice. I'll show you in a sec. Is it you first, actually?
Yeah. So my captain's going to peg it this way, like there's no tomorrow.
Max move.
I think so, yeah.
I should get you through that door onto the side of that door.
Okay. Yeah. That's her done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lars, just saw your captain go running past and has a very similar idea. And we're friendly, so I'm going to push past you as well. So, excuse me, ma'am. Wait through. Time to get out of dodge.
Okay.
So you
Gak.
Gak.
So Gak's going to have
What's
to...
his move?
He's only got a bog standard move, hasn't he?
4 will get him there, 8 will get him to there, and 1 will get him to there. So you will get to this room.
To where, sorry? Here?
To that.
Oh, to there?
Yep.
Right, okay. Cool. Boom, 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 boom. Well, that's me done. You need that.
Cheesing. Jason's going to shoot this guy in the face.
Okay.
I've got 3 dice at short range. I'll show everyone the range marker. So short range and then medium range. So obviously that's short range.
Yeah, very short range. It's like point blank.
Yeah. 2 hits. He's got armour of 1, so 1 was ignored, but you'll need to do 1 hit to a purge, so he's got his head blown off.
Okay. So they've got an armour of 1, have they?
Yeah.
Right.
That leaves me another action, so I'm going to use that action just to move. To there.
Can you not persuade one of them to become part of your crate? That'd be really funny. Oh, this dude never moved. Yeah, bless him.
He's about to.
He's about to. Alright, okay.
Because it is the purge turn, so now roll a dice to see if any turn up. 1, and roll I see where.
I can't see that.
4, which is over here,
Right.
top of the board. So he's not doing much more. I shall move him immediately towards the nearest trader, who is
It'll be Gak.
Gak. So he's going to go. And he's also going to go.
How many did they move? 4.
It's 1 action you get.
Right. Okay.
Actually, technically, he would have moved towards the nearest person you can see. Should be the civilian.
Right, okay.
But the same difference.
He's drunk, that one. He's kind of like going that way towards the wall.
Now let's see what the civilians do.
Right.
Start with this guy in this room over here. He is going to shoot, which will be actually the purged.
Okay. He feels confident, does he?
Roll blue dice for him. He just 1 hit, but it's got one armour, so it does nothing.
Right, okay.
So, what's the name in the middle room?
I with the line through it.
Which way?
That way.
This way?
Yeah.
Yeah,
towards number 4.
Yeah, no, they want her to run towards a purged, so she's going to run back into this room.
Yeah.
That's sealed her fate. And worry guy over here.
Warrior.
Worrying guy.
He wants to trade.
I want to trade! So he's going to run to Lars and say, I want to trade. And I'm going to be like, what? What have you got? Make it quick and make it good. It's got to be better than one of these things that I've got. We have a, whatever this is. Some sort of baton.
Baton, that looks like, yeah.
It's a 2 and... So is a base of 2 better than a strength of 2? Hang on. I compare that to a combat knife. It's worth more than a combat knife. A combat knife does 1, and then if you do a heavy hit you can do 2, and you can throw it for 1. The energy baton seems a bit better, doesn't it?
Yeah.
There you go then.
I would say baton.
If you want to trade something like that, there you go. You can have the knife, sir. For some reason you don't like an energy batons. Okay, I don't know. Your problem. So that's NPCs done. Now we're on to the move things off phase, and then we're on to the beginning phase, and we've actually gone into watch your back.
Right, okay. So we're still on the top one because this is between relaxed and watch your back. So comms failure. A power surge affects all communications between trader crews. Any character out of line of sight of their captain are momentarily unsure of their orders and cannot use effortless actions this round.
Okay, fair enough. That's just Lars.
Right.
Because Gak stood behind his captain.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm coming.
I can see it.
Okay, so...
It's your turn, isn't it?
My first.
Yeah.
Lars is actually going to make 2 moves then. He's going to lose an inch of movement. Never mind. That's his turn. Get the hell out of dodge before things get really serious.
Okay. Captain's going to move. So is that you,
Yeah,
Dom?
shoot.
Yeah. She's going to move.
She's running away as well?
Yeah, full amount.
So where is she? So that would be a normal move, but she has 2 extra inches.
Yeah.
Which would get her to that.
There. Okay, thank you. Hope that doesn't spawn behind me.
Yeah, so I've got the same hope. You don't want to roll 1 or 2 when you spawn, and I'll let you do it.
Oh, thanks! Thanks so much for that.
Jace is going to... I could enter the ship now. But I can't get Lars home until next time. So what I'm actually just going to do, I'm going to back off to... I've searched this area. There's not much else I can do. To be fair.
Okay.
Because once you leave... I'd love to run into there, drop some stuff off and run out again and pick some moss. But one of us in time too, you can't do it. Go back to your ship, you're not allowed to come back on.
Right, okay.
Right. So just Gak.
Gak, he's going to go full pelt. Where he is. Get him to about there, would you say?
Yeah.
And then another... We will get him to that door there.
Yeah, I think he's an effortless move to move to the
just
side.
move in. Yeah. Because he was in line of sight of her.
So next turn, both of us can get to our ships. But we've got to just survive this turn.
Yeah.
So it is the purge turn. So roll for the harvesters. So now we're up to watch your back. This game's been pretty easy because there's 2 crews fighting at a very low level. So for the first 4 turns, there was nothing turned up, did it?
No.
So now, so if you started higher, which you do in later missions,
Oh.
stuff turns up sooner. So now we're on watch your back. So now we roll for harvesters first.
So
Roll black dice.
black dice.
1.
1.
And roll for the location.
3.
3 is...
Over there somewhere?
Yeah. Take that. Now we roll for devastators.
2.
You didn't.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Right, roll for 1 devastator.
5.
And roll for the other devastator. Don't be a 1 or a 2. What have you rolled?
1.
Well, it's your problem.
Oh, thanks, yeah.
Oh, God. Let's make sure that's on the board. Right, your captain's about to suffer some pain, I think.
Blasted.
She's got a stim pack on her, though, hasn't she?
She has.
Right, so important point. If she dies, well, you got reflexes, but is that only against close combat?
I don't know. I think it might be actually.
Reflexes. After being tagged with a close assault, should have used it to get that 1 point back. That could be the difference.
Yeah.
Okay, so Devastator will actually you're in combat with it. No, this might not go as bad as you think.
Okay.
Because you're actually in base contact.
Yeah.
Spawned right next to you. So you won't be attacking with 3 dice.
Okay, you'll be attacking with 6.
Just 2.
2, okay.
You might survive this. Unfortunately, he has 2 actions.
Okay.
That is unfortunate. Very unfortunate. It's bound to happen, wasn't it, let's be honest.
Yeah.
As soon as you
As soon as I blurted that out, it was going to happen.
I was like, no! Okay, I just think there's another symbol on his deck board I was just looking for. But yeah. Yeah, I can't say. Right, okay. He also has the linked action, so whatever he does for those 2 actions has to be the same action.
Right, okay.
Which is irrelevant in this situation, but just worth noting. So if he fires once, he has to fire twice. So if he hits you in combat, he can't like hit you, down you, and then shoot back.
Right, okay.
Which would be game ending.
Yes, it would.
So it's 2 dice in combat. Okay. You've no armour, have you?
No.
But this, you can use your reflexes.
Right, okay.
And you do have... If it was shooting, you'd be in real trouble. It'd be 3 dice, and you wouldn't be able to do anything about it.
Right, okay.
He could literally kill you in 1 turn. Right, so that's 1 hit. But you can use your reflexes to ignore that and just remove a skill counter. Is it 1 point for skill?
Yeah.
Just remove a skill counter instead.
Yeah.
His second action, 2 hits, but you do exactly the same thing you just did.
Okay.
Yep.
So you can use skills multiple times?
Oh no, you can only use it once, can't you?
Yeah,
Sorry.
That's it. Yeah, so
Yeah,
2,
you can only use it once per
2
turn.
out.
Right. But you can use it next turn, which is the turn you're going to be running into your ship.
Yes, basically.
So he will get a free attack against you. Unless you turn around and clobber him first. But I wouldn't bother.
No,
I'd take the free attack, use your reflexes to ignore whatever happens, and then run into the ship.
Right, okay.
That's what I would do if I were you. I don't want to tell you what to do.
Yeah.
So he's gone, and his action's gone. All these guys are just going to move as well, because I forgot to move them. So they're all going to move forward. You can use the spaces.
So he's going to come this way, is he?
He's going to go that way, and he's going to... actually, you can see her, can't he? He's going to walk towards her instead. So, right to kill you. Sweet. Okay.
Okay. So that's all of them done,
That's all them done. The NPCs will have a crack. Let's do it. Let's just see what happens.
So
Start with the same dude over there.
he's going to walk.
Right, so he'll walk directly away from any threats now, which is behind there. Not going to save him. We're not up to the point where a dude will appear, so she does nothing, and this guy,
Bam.
he's going to shoot at something. Is he brave enough? Does he have line of sight? No. He has no line of sight. So instead of that, he'll walk in the direction shown. So he's actually going to walk up to there and go, "Oh my god!
What's that? I'm coming with you."
My word.
Right.
Right. This has gone better than I expected though.
Fresh.
But you can see how quickly that could have gone very wrong.
Yeah, very, very
If
quickly.
he could have shot you, if you hadn't been stood exactly where you're stood,
Yeah. Yeah.
and technically in base contact. So now we put a peg in, run an event. Let's just hope nothing bad happens.
What have we got? Watch your back.
Watch your back.
Oh, great. Here they come. Sirens and automated audio messages start screeching from speakers. Please make your way to the nearest escape route. This location has been compromised. If you do not have viable transport, please use the quick kill pills, now being dispensed from vending points. Each player may choose an opposing trader to become scared. That trader must either spend a skill peg or miss its next turn. It does say may.
Yeah, may you never have to do. As we're co-oping.
Yeah. No. So, I choose him.
I choose you.
I choose you. Become scared.
He's going to stare you as you run past. Right. Okay, so it's you first, though.
Right, okay. So, Ariana.
Yep.
You shouldn't have to do a disengage or anything like that.
There will be a disengage attack. But, remember, you can ignore it. So, it's irrelevant, really.
Right,
Because he'll attack you as you disengage. So he gets a free attack.
Right.
Yeah.
So...
And whatever he rolls, you can use a skill point because you've got 3 left to ignore
yeah.
it. So we can just ignore that entire process.
Right, let's go for it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll get her back on the...
Yeah. So she's back on board.
Dunk. Right, so let's try for him. Oh, it's just ignored, is it? It's not played out or anything?
We could do. I mean, basically, he would roll the 2 dice. He would get 1 hit. And you'd either take the hit, which you still could do because it wouldn't have killed you, or you could use a skill point and...
I'll take the hit for now because it's not going to kill me.
Yeah.
And hopefully I can replenish that at the end of the...
Yeah. But you're back on your ship now, so you're safe.
So I'm safe, yeah. Exactly.
You're technically out of the game.
So that's her done.
Lars is going to go first on my crew, and he's going to run into the ship. Go, I'm getting the hell out of Dodge. That's my turn.
He's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Just in. But he could have used his effortless move to shut doors. This guy's like, no, wait for me! And then Jace is going to just hop in the ship as well.
Yeah.
That's our turn done. That is, in essence, the game's done now.
Right.
We could play it out and see what happened to the civilians.
Oh, go on, let's have a laugh.
Alright, okay. So it's the Purge turn now.
Purge turn, so let's see what turns up. 1 harvester.
1 harvester turns up. At point 4. She's here. She's behind this guy. And then we've got a Devastator, roll dice. Oh, they're both on the board, no point.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. So, so each of these harvesters would move. So you'd run into combat with him.
Oh.
So we would roll for that. So the harvester rolls. Oh, you roll if you want.
Alright.
Rolls 2 dice. He has a defense of nothing.
Bam.
He's dead. So when you die, you put him down like that. Now he's being harvested.
Yeah.
Actually, you did the Devastators before you do the
oh,
harvesters.
right, okay, so...
It's irrelevant anyway. So this guy gets 2 actions. He's shooting because there's someone to shoot at.
So 1 bam.
1 bam. She has no shields. Well, she has 1 shield. She survived it. But will she survive the second blast? No.
No.
And then this Devastator's got him in a direct line of sight.
1 bam.
He has no shields, so he's dead.
So
in the civilian turn, nothing happens because they're all dead or down, crawling around, and now the harvesters are coming over to do whatever menacing things they do with people when they capture them, which is what they do.
Best.
They assimilate things, Borg-like. No one knows what happens to them. That's the mission done.
Okay.
Now you got the objective, and we both got secondary objectives. So it's not really a fail for either of us. It went well. I played this on my own first to get the sort of idea of the rules, and it went nearly very, very badly for me. Lars went down, my captain escaped. It was like, and it was just purged everywhere. Even got jumped on by an assassin at my spawn point when I was coming back to. So that went well. It's better, obviously, with the 2 crews because we can distract them and do things between us. Obviously, because it took me longer to find the thing, I was there longer.
Yeah.
Because obviously
Although you got held up here, I think
that didn't.
Jace could have done a lot more.
Jace could have done a lot more. He got held up because I counted him as an enemy. I could have counted him as friendly, but then he would have run past me and I'd had to run after him and then try to talk to him. But I wanted just to block him and go, look, are you the dude? And I was hoping he would be. There's a 1 in 3 chance. Oh, Jace. So that is how the game plays out. Now there's some after stuff to go through. But one thing I think we all get is a career, but we'll come back in a second after I've had time to look at what we do afterwards. Okay, so after a campaign mission, we need to do a few things. If anyone's been captured, you go through the extraction phase.
Okay.
Anyone left behind, should I say. But no one was, thankfully. Next is the advancement phase. Because finding new equipment isn't the only way to improve your trader's abilities. As they survive missions, they'll gain experience, they'll also earn skills. So each of the traders' boards lists their career statistic. So on Jace, missing a bit of money. On Jace, we have a career board there. As a rookie, we're sort of like starting off there. So I'm just going to put that on to the. And now he's got a point because he survived a mission. He got back to the ship, so therefore you get a career point. So does Lars.
That'll be the same for mine as well, then, would it?
Yep. So each time a character survives a mission, they'll get a career point. Yeah. So we've done that. This additional point can then also be allocated to the character skills on the class board. So you pick a skill that you want to advance and fill in one of the spaces next to the icon. You'll be able to use this skill at this level from this point onwards. Anyone that fails to make it back doesn't get the career point. So at this point, that's the only thing that really matters. Later on, when living ones come into it, if you get one of those, you get a career point if you make the first kill against the living one in the game.
Oh, okay.
And these are actually levels. So once you've filled in a line, you level up, and then you get extra points in actions and health and skills and stuff like that as well.
Cool.
So for now, we just have a career point, so we can now spend it on
something on
our classes.
Right, okay.
So we'll do that off camera and let you know what it was. So the next phase would be the trade phase. And that's basically what we picked up. I mean, I've still got the medipack and knife I started with, which are worthless. The captain's got a machine pistol and a common pistol. And Lars managed to pick up an energy baton, a machine rifle and a machine pistol.
Okay.
If you turn these over to the back side of them, it tells you what the buy price is first.
Okay.
So like, for instance, the machine rifle, the buy price is 12. The sell price is 6. So if I was to sell this, I will get 6 credits, 6 UA. And if I was buying it, it would cost me 12. Okay. So at this point you can choose to go to one trading post. And there's different trading posts for the galaxies: Up Close and Personal, the Claw Store, Armour Note, Tech Noir and Geiger's Emporium. Each one of these sells different things. So for now, what's important is this page, which tells you all the things that you can do at a trading post.
Okay.
Now, at every trading post there is a BS Mart general store. Our BS Mart General Store stocks everything from here in the sack. So I can go back in. Anything we've spent can go back in. Anything we've dropped, I can go back into the store thing. That stocks everything that's worth 0 up to 4 UA, and that's the purchase price. That's how you work out which store you want to go to from the purchase price, not from the sale price.
Okay.
So then there's the up close and personal, which stocks close combat stuff between 5 and 9 UA.
Mhm.
The close store is ranged assault weapons, again from 5 to 9. Armour note is armour, unsurprisingly, again from 5 to 9. And Tech Noir is ships, things for your spaceships, specialised stuff like that. Again, that's 5 to 9. Then there's Geiger's Emporium. Now that stocks lots of different things, but it has to be 10 or more.
Okay.
And also Geiger's, you can only purchase a maximum of 1 item if you go to Geiger's.
Oh, right.
But also, if you go to Geiger's, there's also a trading post there anyway. Just bear that in mind. So at this point, you would now choose where you want to go. I actually want to go to Geiger's Emporium because I'm going to sell one of these machine pistols.
Okay.
And you go off the purchase price.
Right.
So it's 10 UA purchase price or more. This is a 12 purchase price. And what I want to do is sell this. I'll only get 6 for it, but I will get a bonus for selling it at that Emporium. Just like you get a bonus for any of the others as long as you sell it at the correct Emporium.
Right. Okay.
So because this is a high value item.
Oh, right. I've got a custom jacket that's like 16.
Yep. So you would want to take that 16 to 8, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you wanted to sell that, you'd take it to Geiger's Emporium. So I want to sell this, which is worth 6 plus 1 for selling it there. That's 7. So that will net me 7. I'm just thinking if I want to sell the other one or not. No, I don't want to sell. I'm going to keep the other machine pistol for the captain, and I'll sell the common pistol at the trading post for 1. So that gives me a total of 8 UA. And I've got some fancy weapons. So I'll make a note of that. So is there anything you wish to sell from what you've...
Just having a look. It's got a combat rifle. But I think I'll stay with what I've got at the moment.
You're going to keep what you've got?
Yeah.
I'd keep that armour, to be fair.
Yeah.
Because now you can equip it on somebody.
Yeah.
Because you give it to your captain now if you want to.
Yeah, she loses a 1 extra.
Yeah, but she gains...
She gains quite a bit of...
She'll gain a protection. And also because of it's some sort of combat armour, if she's using unarmed combat, she gets 2 dice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
So that's not bad, actually.
Yeah.
Plus it's always worth 8 if you sell it.
Yeah, I think I'm going to keep what I've got.
Yeah.
For now. Yeah.
So I was going to keep that. I was going to keep that. So now you can buy, if you want to buy anything.
Can you trade things? Because this combat axe, he's picked up.
You can trade things between your crew.
He's picked up a short sword crafted. I'm just wondering if she would be better off with that.
Yeah, you could give him the axe.
Give him the axe and give her the sword because it just looks.
It's up to you whether you want to give him the armour or give her the armour.
I'll give her the armour, I think. For now.
Yeah?
Yeah, and swap that out.
Swap the foot out.
Yeah, right. For now.
Plus you can buy anything you want. You can only buy 1 thing from Geiger's Emporium.
I've got 5 things, didn't I? I picked up 5.
Yeah, you've got 5 from that trade you made.
Yeah.
5 from the objective, so you've got 10 to start with.
Oh, right, okay.
But you haven't sold anything. So you've got 10 UA in total, haven't you?
Yeah.
So you could now go and buy... So you can... Because you've not sold anything to any, you can choose, do you want to go to Armour Note, or Tech Noir, or Close Store, or Up Close and Personal. You can choose which one you want to go to.
What do you reckon? I'm not sure, to be quite honest. I'm like,
Well, you just keep the money for now.
Yeah, I think I'll hold on to it for now and see.
You can hold on to the money.
Yeah.
Because you got some decent gear, didn't you? From
yeah,
that
but
mission?
I picked up some not bad gear, so.
Roll off table. You got some decent gear. You've got some money. I've sold some stuff. You can buy anything from the trading posts you want for. So I'm going to buy a medipack because I think one of those free ones.
Yeah, can you? I was going to say, should I? I've got one on my captain now, so I should be okay.
Because you can buy anything that's a trading post, and that is basically 0. So I'm going to buy one for Lars. Let's see what I do as well. I'm going to give that to my captain, so they both got a space, and that's worth nothing. That can stay on the ship. So you've also got your ship's hold. You can store stuff in. I'm going to store that as a backup weapon. It's worth nothing really, and I can always drop it if I don't want it. But yeah, you got.
Is it worth me getting a stim pack then and putting it in there?
Yeah, you can buy one.
How much is
we
that?
We shouldn't put them back, should we? A stim pack.
Yeah.
One of the ones we started with.
Yeah.
It just gives you 2.
Yeah.
Where is it?
No,
we definitely had.
yeah.
You dropped one and I dropped one.
I put it back in there, didn't we? I think.
It's here somewhere.
There you go.
You got it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you are limited to what's here.
Yeah.
You can't. You could, if you wanted, during the campaign, you can add more stuff in if you've got another set. But the idea is that's sort of what's available on the market as well.
Right. So that would be 9 UA I've got left then if I'm buying that. Is that right?
Why?
Was it free?
It was 0, isn't it? Purchase price is nothing.
So I've still got 10 then, haven't I?
Yep.
I want to keep that 10 just in case.
Because technically you won the. You won. Right, so then we would do hiring crew, which I don't think we do really yet, because the crew we get in this campaign comes to us naturally.
Okay.
At least the first member does. And then it's the maintenance phase.
Okay.
Trader crews rely entirely on their ships. Yeah.
Mhm.
So the maintenance status of your ship is what's shown basically on there.
Okay.
And you can write the name of your ship at the top as well.
I can't remember what mine's called. Yours is the Black
Ion
Maria.
Hope, yours is?
Iron Hope, yeah.
Mine's the Black Maria. So you can also name the ship whatever you want as well. If you want to run your own crew, you can just call them whatever you like. So first what we have to do is roll on the degradation table to see if anything's happened to our ships.
Right, okay.
So I'll go first. Need chance dice, if you don't mind.
What's that one? That one.
So I've rolled 5. So my hull integrity decreases by 1. I'm just going to put a blip on that so it's gone down. You okay?
Yeah, so
Yep.
I've swallowed down one throat.
So do you want to roll to see?
This one?
Yep.
5 again.
Same, hull integrity. So you're going to put. So first, because you're using our ships,
At the end.
uses them up. Yeah. So as it gets used, if any of those lines go to 0, the ship basically becomes uninhabitable and you lose completely.
To the red bit.
Yeah, you can't lose your ship. If you lose your ship, you lose the campaign. You have to start a new crew.
Right, okay.
You're like, but you can now repair anything you want.
Okay.
After you've rolled the degradation, you'll have a chance to repair your ship. Making a repair will fill in one of the space of your choice on the maintenance area of the shipboard. This will cost 2 UA. There is no limit to the number of repairs you can make in a phase, and can be made across all the 4 ship systems. Note that ship's parts can also be found during missions, and can also be spent to make a number of repairs equal to the token. I did find a ship's part, but I didn't have the room to pick it up. So when a ship is fully maintained with no spaces missing, you can also instead turn your attention to upgrading your ship. You can upgrade the scanners, the airlock defences and the docking thrusters. And these are fully detailed on page 55, but level 1 of anything is 1 UA, level 2 is 2, level 3 is 3.
Okay.
And a maximum of 1 upgrade can be made per phase. So you can repair as many times as you like, but you can only make 1 upgrade.
Okay.
And it did say on page 55, which we'll look at off the camera. But that is basically what you do. I really enjoyed that, actually.
I did, actually, yeah. So, my health regens.
Yeah, you get your health and your skills back for the next game.
Oh, my skills back as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why it didn't really matter which one you picked at the end. But there we go. So, if you want to see us play more of this, we might do the next mission. I might record that as well. If you want to see it, put it in the comments. If you've enjoyed the video and want to see us do more course-based stuff, put it in. We'll get some more. I really do like it, actually. I think overall, I really enjoy it. What do you think?
Yeah, it's really good. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, very much like Zombicide.
Yep. It is like Zombicide, yeah.
Mm.
It is. It's like Zombicide, but with less models and in a smaller space.
Yeah.
But just as good.
Definitely.
I don't know. Yeah,
yeah.
That's what I think.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yep. Okay then. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys later.
See you soon.